Behind Brazil's vibrant culture, music, and natural beauty lies a dangerous world of crime syndicates, narco-trafficking, and gang warfare. From the favelas of Rio de Janeiro to the prisons of São Paulo, Brazil's underworld is as complex as it is deadly. In this video, we uncover 10 real gangster stories from Brazil, raw, violent, and shockingly true. Number 1 story: Red Command, Comando Vermelho, the oldest criminal faction. Founded in the 1970s in Rio's prison system, the Comando Vermelho began as a leftist revolutionary group, but evolved into one of Brazil's most powerful drug trafficking organizations. Controlling large parts of Rio's favelas, they enforce their rule through brutal violence, corruption, and military-grade weapons. Police incursions into their territory often turn into urban warfare. 2 story: First Capital Command, PCC, Brazil's narco empire. The Primeiro Comando da Capital, PCC, is South America's largest and most feared criminal organization. Founded in 1993 in São Paulo's prisons, the PCC runs drug trafficking routes from Bolivia and Paraguay through Brazil and into Europe. With thousands of members and deep influence in politics and law enforcement, the PCC operates with military precision and businesslike efficiency. 3 story: Nem of Rocinha, the drug lord who ruled a favela. Antonio Francisco Bonfim Lopes, known as Nem, was the infamous boss of Rocinha, Rio de Janeiro's largest favela. Nem ran a massive cocaine operation with relative peace, investing in community programs to maintain support. In 2011, he was arrested while trying to bribe police officers. His downfall left a power vacuum and sparked violent turf wars in the area. 4 story: The Carandiru Massacre, when crime met the state. In 1992, a riot broke out at Carandiru Prison in São Paulo, controlled largely by gang factions. When police stormed a building, they killed 111 inmates, most unarmed. The massacre sparked international outrage and revealed the explosive tensions inside Brazil's prison system. The event later influenced the rise of groups like the PCC, who formed to protect inmates from state violence. 5 story: Fernandinho Beiramar, Brazil's Pablo Escobar. Luiz Fernando da Costa, known as Fernandinho Beiramar, is one of Brazil's most notorious drug lords. He built an international network that stretched from Colombian cartels to Brazilian prisons and Rio favelas. Captured in 2001, Beiramar continued to command operations from behind bars for years. His name still strikes fear in the Brazilian criminal world. 6 story: Amigos dos Amigos, ADA, Rio's rival gang. Originally formed by defectors from the Red Command, Amigos dos Amigos emerged as a violent rival faction in Rio de Janeiro. Known for controlling key drug-dealing territories, they're involved in shootouts, assassinations, and extortion. Their war with other gangs has made parts of Rio virtually ungovernable, despite military presence and government intervention. In 2018, Rio councilwoman and human rights activist Marielle Franco was assassinated in a targeted drive-by shooting. Investigations revealed links between her killers and powerful paramilitary groups known as milícias, criminal militias often made up of ex-police officers. Her murder highlighted the dangerous overlap between politics, gangs, and security forces in Brazil. 8 story: Milícias, paramilitary mafias of Rio. Unlike drug gangs, milícias claim to offer protection to residents, but they operate like mafia cartels. Composed of former police and military personnel, they extort local businesses, control utilities, and kill rivals or journalists. In some neighborhoods, militias are more powerful than the state itself and are often linked to political corruption. 9 Story: The Sao Paulo Heist, robbing the central bank. In 2005, a gang in Fortaleza dug a 78-meter tunnel into the central bank of Brazil's vault and stole over 160 million reais, about $60 US. It was one of the biggest heists in world history. The tunnel was expertly constructed with lighting and air systems. Despite arrests, most of the money was never recovered, and the brains behind it vanished. 10 Story: Becida Massacre, when police turned killers. In 2005, a group of rogue police officers went on a killing spree in the Becida Fluminense region near Rio, murdering 29 civilians, including women and children. The act was allegedly in retaliation for the death of an officer. This massacre revealed the frightening extent of corruption and lawlessness among some factions within Brazil's police. Brazil's gangster history is not just about drugs and guns. It's a story of inequality, corruption, and communities caught in the crossfire. From prison kings to favela warlords and rogue cops, these stories reveal a world where power comes from fear and survival is everything. Like, comment, and subscribe for more true crime stories from across the globe.